The Red Sea has always been the artery of civilizations, the lifeline of empires, the battlefield of foreign powers, and now the heart of tension between two African nations, Ethiopia and Eritrea. Let us go back. For thousands of years, the Red Sea connected Africa to Arabia, to Asia, to the world. The ancient kingdom of Aksum, which once stretched across northern Ethiopia and Eritrea, controlled ports on this sea. It was from here that traders carried gold, ivory, frankincense. And it was from here that Africa first received Christianity and Islam. But history changed. When Eritrea gained independence in 1993, Ethiopia, with its 130 million people, lost its coastline. The country that once had direct access to the Red Sea became landlocked. And for 3 decades, Ethiopia has depended almost entirely on Djibouti for its trade. Eritrea, on the other hand, kept its 1 in 200 kilometers of coastline, but remained small in population, fragile in economy, and often isolated diplomatically. So today, Ethiopia looks at the Red Sea as an existential need. Eritrea looks at it as a question of sovereignty and survival. And here lies the tragedy, my brothers and sisters. 2 nations born from the same history, the same soil, the same struggle, are now standing on opposite sides of the same water. Instead of asking, how do we share this blessing? They are asking, who owns it? This is how colonial borders have poisoned Africa. They cut through our unity, and now, 30 years later, we fight over the scars they left behind. Ethiopia says, we are too many people, too big an economy, to remain a prisoner of the land. Eritrea says, this is our blood, our coastline, we will not surrender 1 inch. And both are correct. Both speak from truth, because Ethiopia's survival demands access to the sea, and Eritrea's survival demands respect for its sovereignty. So then, what is the solution? War? Brothers killing brothers once again? No! We must refuse the path of destruction. Listen to me, Africa. The Red Sea does not belong to one nation. It belongs to all Africans, just as the Nile belongs to all Africans, just as the Sahara belongs to all Africans. We must think differently. Why can Ethiopia and Eritrea not build a shared economic corridor, a joint port, a pan-African zone of trade and security? Why must the dream of one be the nightmare of the other? The Europeans share rivers, mountains, borders. They built the European Union. But here in Africa, we let foreign maps push us into endless suspicion and bloodshed. If Ethiopia and Eritrea fight again, who will benefit? Not the farmer, not the fisherman, not the child. The only beneficiaries will be the same external powers that have always used our divisions to weaken us. So I say to Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and to President Isaias Afwerki, stand as brothers, not as rivals. Transform the Red Sea from a border into a bridge. Let this water that once carried the chains of colonization now carry the promise of Pan-African unity. Because in the end, no African nation can be free while its neighbor remains in chains. The Red Sea is not a curse.